Good morning. Decided to film myself on one of my walks, or at least the part that's just outside of town. You know, right there, the gate. It's usually blocked off. Right now, it's a lot of trucks that haul stone from the quarry that I talked about in one of my last videos. It's on the other side of that little, a small little lake, a little pond. That's pretty much what it is, an overglorified pond. But it used to be a mine pit, so it's deep. I just couldn't be in town anymore. I just couldn't do it. I mean, yeah, the mosquitoes and stuff out here, they're a little annoying. They like my blood, but I'd rather deal with them than listen to garbage R&B music and all that crap, and everyone with very, very, very loud vehicles. It's just, no one knows how to talk anymore, you know? I mean, we all speak the same language, but there's just no rapport with anybody, at least that I find, because they want to talk about stuff I'm not interested in. They want to speak really loudly when you're right in front of them, or they're dressed in a way that annoys me, you know. And it's just like, what are you doing, you know? It's like, you're talking about that? It's too beautiful of a day to be talking about stuff that is inappropriate, especially when there's children around. What's the matter with you? But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, it's actually raining right now. Probably gonna get drenched as soon as I actually get out of town, because it's supposed to potentially thunderstorm. I don't care. I'm risking it. I have the day off, so if I get drenched to the bone, then I have time to rinse everything off and dry off and get ready for tomorrow, because I only get one day off this week. And it's a Friday, which is nice, but it's not nice that I don't get the weekend off. Why would I get the weekend off, right? I get tired of just the same old thing, and I want to show you the area around where I live more. And a lot of this stuff, I like looking for rocks too. I'm out here looking for agates. A lot of this talking and my videos that I've been doing have been from my place of employment, the parking lot, and just people are dropping off like flies there. People getting fired, people saying they've had enough and moving on. And I mean, I've been saying that for a while, and I mean it. I mean it now. Because the more of them that leave, there's less people for the work to have to be completed by. What coin is this? What is this? That is a really old dime. I'll clean it off, see what year it is when I get home. Maybe I'll post an update about it if it's something cool. There was one coin. It was actually on the cliff face around where one of the old mines used to be. I wasn't able to get it because it had thunderstormed and washed it down into the basin and into the lake. I couldn't get the coin because my dog was actually trapped at the bottom of the cliff, and his leg was cut open. He cut it trying to come back up. The cliffside was really sandy, so the more you fight to come up, the further you dig in, actually, and you'll actually just slide back down the hill, back down the cliff. And they still have those old pipes. All those old pipes are still in the ground. They just left everything. They took the machines. They left some of them even when they flooded the pits. On a really nice day, you can actually see the machines in there. They're really, really, really old ones. They don't make them anymore. But Just strange. We used to be so wasteful. I mean, we're not any different now, but just the lack of environmental laws back then encouraged that type of behavior because it's cheaper to just leave it than pay for the transport cost, right? And gosh, I'm getting eaten up. So many mosquitoes. It's our state bird. Snow and swat. Those are our only two seasons. That's literally the saying in Minnesota. It's just when you're in town, you're going to have constant wet feet. You're going to smell sewers 24/7 until wintertime. And then you'll be trapped in your house because if you go outside, you're not going to feel very well because it's negative insert ridiculous number degrees here outside. You know, it's normal to be very, very cold with a wind chill. The coldest I've seen it was negative 58 with the wind chill. And I had layered up, you know, because, you know, I'm broke. I don't have a lot of money, but if you layer up correctly, you can get around the problem of having the correct insulation. And even with a double wrapped scarf around my face, I was still like freezing. My the condensation from my breath actually froze on my lips and face, and the scarf stuck to me. It was a small miracle that I didn't get any frostbite because I was only outside for about 20 minutes because I was walking to work. This was when I was living in Wisconsin, and man, was that cold. When I took my clothes off, my scarf and jacket, they were stiff because on the inside my body was sweating. It was sweating, you know, with just from the temperature difference alone was causing condensation to form. And it wasn't a hard walk. At the time I was just really, really, really obese. I'm pretty obese now, you know, all that winter weight and garbage lifestyle and eating. It takes a long time to undo that. But part of the reason I'm out here practicing, because I'm planning on a trip, and I need to get back into shape enough for that. My dog's gonna love it. He has his hip's been giving him a problem this morning, but past 3 days he's just been limping. But it's funny, as soon as I say let's go for a walk, oh, his leg's all healed now. Now he's excited, and now he doesn't hurt anymore. Just like a kid, right? Come on, Odie. There he is. Super excited. He doesn't get to come out here very much anymore. This is part of the one of those very important things that work. The never-ending workday takes away from you. You know, see, lots of these hills up here. The ground's really hard and full of clay, so if you don't know how to walk up them right, especially when they're wet like this, you're gonna fall on your face. A lot of these used to be the old dump sites for the old mines. They would separate the ore, and they would just build giant hills just dump them, what they didn't use. And there's slag and surprising thing up here, we actually have a higher degree of lead and mercury in our water, even though most of the refineries were down towards Duluth, down towards the cities, because the wind, it would carry all that stuff in the air up to where we live and deposit it. all along the Iron Range. You add that to the mines, and they have a pretty high concentration. It's actually recommended up here if you eat the fish, don't eat more than a few a week, because of the mercury in them. And I don't know how it is around other parts, but up here, that's the first time I've been told that. Usually fish is one of the cleaner things to eat. But yeah, just look at all this. This is where I belong, man. This is where humans belong. People belong outside of all that junk. I mean, today's Friday. Hear birds. Sound like a person for a second. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pause this video and resume it when I get to one of my spots, and then I'll get back with y'all. I'll show you when we get there.